And now we'd like to bring in Matt Harvey as well, joining us live today from Fenway. Matt, you talked about what it meant to make this roster, and it was a feeling you never thought you'd experience given where your career has already taken you. But to have that start now, to have had it at Fenway, what has that all been like in the last 24 hours?
It's been crazy. I think, this is my first start here, and I had, I think, 16 family members here, including my 93-year-old grandfather. So it was a pretty special day, and it's nice having fans back in the stadium, and it was really nice having my family here.
Well, Matt, I thought, again, pitching is so much feel. Fenway's a little bit different than any park you pitch in. You kind of go out on the mound, you feel like the ball is kind of touching the back of your uniform because of that 37-foot wall.
Right.
But I just thought you had good command. What did it feel like? Because pitching is so much feel.
I felt okay. I think, early it definitely felt a lot better than I think the fourth inning. I felt a little off, and then and I think mindset kind of switched over a little bit, which I'm kind of kicking myself for today. But yeah, like you said, I think the big thing for me was keeping the ball out of the middle of the plate, and obviously the strike percentage wasn't as high as I'd like it to be, but I think that's coming. When you can get those percentages a little bit higher, then obviously you can go later into the game. So that's the ultimate goal. But yesterday I think was a little bit more of a battle than I wanted, and that I obviously took to today. But we got to win, so that's all that matters.
Well, yeah, the other thing is, you went to the baseball performance, I think, group in New Jersey, and I was reading an article probably about 5 weeks ago where they had high school kids and whatever. And, I looked at your numbers when you signed the minor league deal, and I said, velocity's never been a problem. What did you learn, not only at the Performance Center, but in spring training with Chris Holt, about actually throwing the baseball and, whether it's the grip or the rotations or the spin rate?
Well, I think it's not only that, it's different angles, creating different, different shapes, I guess you could say, for different spots. And go get guys up there. I think changing eye levels. I used to do that so well when I was very successful, and really didn't have to think about it. And I think being able to locate a fastball low and away, but also attack up and in, get guys moving, get them off the plate. I never thought about that stuff really a whole lot when I was cruising, I guess, and just trying to become as unpredictable as you possibly can, and that's the big thing that they've told me. So I'm definitely continuing to work as hard as I can, and learn as much as I can as well.
Matt, you mentioned just a moment ago that you had fallen into a mindset later in your outing yesterday that you tried to avoid. What is the mindset you're trying to avoid versus the one that you want to stay in?
Attack mode. It's a hard game as it is, and once your mind goes into a different place, other than being in attack mode, you're kind of working an uphill battle, and I kind of crept into a habit that I've had the last couple of years, and like I said, I'm kicking myself for letting myself do that. But the first game you get that over with, and I'm not going to let that happen again.